Hi guys, hey, what's up? Hope you're well. This is our scene that we'll use to create the Octane metal material very fast. So I'll just get rid of these materials that I had here initially. It's a pretty simple scene. It's this girl over here on a turntable, and I have a massive cyc over here which I created just using a spline, and then chamfered the sharp edges. So now I'm gonna create a camera. Everything you do, camera first. Then I like it like a telephoto. That would be around 80 or something. Yeah. Then coordinate, select to zero out all these things. Position as well. Then oops, where did she go? To the moon? Oh, there you go. And rule of thirds, just like standing, say, over here, the strong posture. And yeah, then let's change our renderer to Octane. I just want to lock this to full HD. Then Octane. Oh, why is it taking so long to load? What's happening? There you go. And then now I'm gonna bring in my objects. I need a HDRI, and then load. Let me load, say, maybe this. No, I don't want to copy nothing. And if I fire this, should have a scene. It's too bright. The girl is also floating. Let me just lower it a little bit. Say, for instance, not too much, just slightly above this, the studio. And this is too much. Oh no, we need an Octane camera tag, because this helps us control a lot of things. Then can lower this. Also in the camera tag, camera image, can lower the exposure. Wow, it's not doing anything. Let's reload again. Oops. Okay, so first things first. Let's go to the Octane settings and just ensure the environment is 0, because that gets rid of the default light. And kernels, I'd like to use the path tracing. And 16 is okay. It's just one object and we are not animating anything. This will be 1. On the imager, you want to reduce this. Oh yes, that's why it was. And to reduce this, it should work with the camera though. I don't know what happened. Then I like to rotate this so my shadow goes behind the girl. Not like that though. No. There you go. About there. That's cool. So this a little again, and make this linear. Gosh. And 2.2 on the gamma. Highlight compression 1 to get rid of those fireflies, and check the natural response. Hot pixel removal also helps you get rid of the fireflies. Exposure, can increase this again. Actually, we can control all this stuff from the camera. Yeah, over here. I don't know why they're not changing from here, but they should. 2.2 on the gamma. Highlight compression 1. This is linear, neutral. Everything else is okay. So yeah, that looks good. I would like to rotate it just a notch again. I'd like to see that shadow like over there. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe here. Then for our cyc, let's just get Octane material, and it should be diffuse, not too white, a little bit of gray. Yep. Then load this onto the studio. Then let's just get another one, Octane material. Now this will be our metal. I like naming them just so you don't get confused. Throw it in here, And what do? We open the node editor. Make sure this is glossy first of all, then open the node. We can hide this over here so we see in real time as things go on. So first things first, I think let's get an RGB spectrum. Get this into diffuse. On the RGB spectrum, make this around 6 or 7 or even 8 will do. And already we see we've applied a lot of melanin onto that girl. I don't know whose girlfriend that is. Go to index. This should be around, let's give it 7%. Between 7 and 9 will work. So you already see we are getting our metal. Then let's get a gradient, if we can find it, that is. And the gradient goes into specular because this will help us control a little bit of things. Make these complex, and we don't need these things. So let's get rid of them. The start and the end. Okay. Just do that. And then let's get RGB spectrum again. And we want 1 into the start and get another one, or control drag to make a copy and put 1 in here. Then let's get a fall off. Where's our fall off? Over here. Put the fall off into that input. And finally, let's get a gradient to help us control this roughness. So I can see it. Let's get gradient, plug it into our roughness. Already you see what we've done. I'm sorry, that's my phone receiving messages. So let's just go into this gradient, and this point, let's make it around between 20 to 30 is okay. I'll make mine 25%, and then I'll get an image texture. Now this, if you have an image, you will always use this to control the roughness in there. So let's just wire it in. You see it came back. So then what then you need to do, you need to get a transform and projection. And oh, can we find those? Projection and transform. Now this will enable you to have a lot of control when it comes to transform into transform, projection into projection. So if you are to load an image in here, then you will use the transform to control how large the textures will appear, the roughness texture and all that kind of stuff. And the texture projection, you can use the mapping. If it's not UVW, then you can use any other method of mapping, whether cylindrical, triplanar, or you guys know these things. And as you can see, our girl looks in here. So definitely, if you wanted to control where a lot of specularity or roughness would appear, then you would use that projection texture and the transform to control that. That's it, guys. Thank you so much. And there's another tutorial coming soon, which is very huge. And it won't be about texturing or whatever. We create a simple scene. It's simple but complicated again. So if you don't want to miss that, please press the subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss anything when I upload. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. Until next time, see you around.